Hello, this is David Englehart, Web Coordinator Applications Developer for the City of St. Louis Park. This is session 5 of Internet training. This one is basically going to be a little bit more informational and just kind of tell you how it works with how certain forms, accounting forms, job descriptions, HR forms, whatnot, get on the city intranet. I'm just going to show you an application here. This is just an application that we use to transfer files. On the right hand side, this is the directory or structure of folders for the intranet, our web server, basically where things are stored that show up on the internet, or for us, the intranet internally. Um, Over here, as you can see up here, this is O Citywide Share Intranet. This is the current location where we pull documents from. It has been requested from HR. Sorry about that. Sorry, that was a different process running in the background. But it has been requested from HR that we go through their, I believe it's the citywide HR folder, and that might be a little bit of option here in future, I guess you'd say, modifications to the city intranet. But if you see here under accounting, there's some documents. So they have a travel reimbursement, a request for payment. If we go to accounting here, this is what's actually on intranet that show up on the intranet site. You go to accounting, we have the same exact structure as you see here. So they're exactly the same, exactly the same. We have a process that syncs both these locations. You can think of, like your iTunes or anything else of that nature, or, between your iPhone and your iPad, how it just syncs things together, contacts and whatnot. But we have a process basically that takes the documents in this folder on the O drive, or the citywide drive, our area, and syncs them onto the web server. So, keeping the same structure in place. And if you notice, the names are exactly the same, and that's very important also. So you say human dash resources, additional dash resources, same thing over here. The folder names have to be the same, and I'll show you also why or how that plays in with the page names. So for human resources, we go human resources, and if you go to HR forms, these are exactly the same. It's an exact mirror. So anything you put inside of this area on the O Human Resources HR forms, that's a Word doc or a PDF. As you see, this is like a Microsoft OneNote. That won't show up because it's not looking for that. It's only looking for Word documents and PDFs. Anything you put in here for that, it will then pull it across to the intranet web server, and it will display it within our city intranet. Um, so that's just, if you're like, hey, how do I get those documents to show up in the forms? You just put them in the correct location or the area within here, and then it will pull them over to the same folder structure over here. Now, that being said, I'll show you how this actually works within a shortcode on the certain pages. So if I go back here to I'll log in to the intranet. Okay, now I'm on the intranet. Now I'm going to go to pages. A good one right here would be accounting. So I'm going to click on accounting. As you see, it talks up quite a bit about accounting information. And at the very bottom, it has, this is very key. You never want to remove this if you're ever editing a page. It has the bracket SLP-forms. What this little short code does is it pulls in some code that we have on the intranet, and it looks for all forms within the accounting folder. And as you see right here, this this part of the link is accounting. And now this, I'll show you why that matters. Because this has to be the exact same as the folder name on the O drive and the intranet for it to find it with using this little short code down here. I'll show you another example here. If I go to, we'll go to the next page here. Let's say human resources. Let's see if I can find that. Now these are, this pulls in, basically what it does is pull in all the folder names within human resources. So again, that's why you really want to change this without talking to us first, because this pulls in dynamically any folder names in there and adds it to here. Now, as you see here, see this is human dash resources. Even though it's not like that in the title, the down right here, this has to be human dash resources. And we look on here, it's human dash resources. So it's exactly the same. So it knows, even though some, I'll show you another example here. Um, let's see if I can find a good one here. Dental insurance. Click on dental insurance. It's a dental dash insurance. So if we look on the O drive, I go to human resources, HR forms. Let's see here if it has dental insurance somewhere else. Benefits. So it's under benefits, my bad. Yeah, because you can see the parent page right here is benefits. So I could know it's under benefits, and you can also tell obviously by, if you look at the full URL, we have the internet address, human resources, it's inside of human resources folder, it's inside the benefits folder, and then there's a dental insurance folder. So on here, this is, shows us your O drive. We have the human resources folder inside the benefits folder, and then it looks for the dental insurance folder, and then it's going to show all three of these documents. Again, it's going to ignore the OneNote folder or the OneNote document, but it's going to show all three of these. Whatever you put inside of this dental insurance on the O drive, these PDFs will automatically, this is the web server side or our intranet, will automatically be pulled from over to here, over to here, over to here, over to here. So it'll go from the O drive to the intranet, and then just by this little short link, or this little piece of code here, what we call a short link, our short code, because it goes bracket SLP forms, and then it's going to look for all forms that are in the dental insurance folder, and the dental insurance folder that's inside of the benefits, that's inside of the human resources folder on the internet. And how this whole magic happens is basically it just syncs a directory or folder from on the internet, on the web server that displays all this information. It syncs it with whatever you put on the O drive. It means that they mirror each other. Now, to see what this magic really looks like, we go over to the intranet. If I go to benefits, so we're in the first folder here, then I go to dental insurance. And you see right here, it lists the three forms that are in there that it's synced and pulled over. And then if it sees that it's a PDF, it puts a little PDF symbol. If it sees it's a Word document, which I'll see if I can find. Let's see here. I wonder if everything's in PDF. This is Excel, it looks like almost. Or no, that's probably Word. Yeah, it's a Word doc. I'm sorry. We only do Word docs and PDFs. So if it's a Word doc, it puts like this little item right here. So that's how it works. And then automatically will create this list dynamically from the folder structure. So you don't need to, within pages or anything, to worry about creating a lot of that. So again, if you're going to create a new page or you want a new category, really talk to David Englehart in IR, because a lot of this stuff, especially the pages, are set up dynamically within the menu system because of what's syncing across the folder system. So again, whatever you put in this, I'll go up here. We're on the citywide share intranet. Whatever is here, if it's a PDF or a Word document, and it mirrors the directory structure also, as you saw there. Whatever you put, where is it here? Here. So you see the exact same folders over here, exact same folders over here. Whatever you put over here will be dragged across over here in the exact same folder that it was over here and appear on the intranet for that. So right here we have human resources as a page. Inside of human resources, we have another sub page called payroll, and then all the forms will be displayed on payroll. Benefits is a subpage of human resources, and then deferred comp is another subpage of benefits, so that's a subpage, and then all the forms that are inside the benefits, or sorry, deferred comp folder will be displayed on the intranet. So that's how they sync. And now in the future, we might be able to pull this from a different area if we just change the code. I know that's been requested, so you don't have to put it in two different spots um, on the share intranet. I know it's been requested for citywide HR, and we can look into that. And the concept would be exactly the same. It would just be pulling from a different area to our web server, our intranet. So I just really want to stress one last thing here is the importance of if you're editing the content on any of these pages, which is perfectly fine, just do not get rid of this little short code SLP forms down here because that will break the ability to display all the forms in that page. That's everything I have for how HR forms and accounting forms and job descriptions and everything get pulled over and linked based upon the page name. Right here you see, this is the page name of the permalink. It's based upon this. It looks for a folder of the same name and pulls over all the documents that are in that area and then displays them using this. This is what triggers the whole thing. Looks at this, says, oh my gosh, I got to pull over some forms. And in the code it says pull over all forms, looking for a folder on our web server. Think of a web server just like a computer that displays things on the internet, our intranet. Um, so then that's how it does that. That's all I have. Hope you enjoyed session 5. For now, this will be a 5-session tutorial. There might be future sessions, such as session 6 and 7 in the future for doing the employee directory, managing that, and any other requests. If you have any requests for any other additional training or topics, I'm happy to make additional sessions for city employees on the internet. Thank you for watching.